All right, man. Let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya's excuse for, why him and Bernard was no shows at the press conference. Now, he said that Al Heyman had banned Bernard Hopkins and him from getting in the ring, or banned Bernard Hopkins from getting in the ring because for touching Gervonta Davis. Now, Gervonta Davis coach put out a DM from somebody saying Bernard was trying to put testosterone cream on Gervonta Davis. All right. He was trying to put testosterone cream on Gervonta Davis so he could pop hot in that fight. Okay. So they put that out there. He put that DM out there, and and Oscar De La Hoya's excuse was Bernard was trying to prevent Gervonta from falling out the ring. So that was kind of their reasoning for why he was trying to, touch Gervonta Davis. So, I mean, and also when Oscar De La Hoya gonna figure out that whenever Al worked with him, he still, he not gonna work with him if Al don't have the upper hand, the upper hand. When is De La Hoya gonna figure that out? When is De La Hoya gonna figure that out? I'm not sure if he ever gonna figure it out. I'm not sure if he ever gonna figure it out, but whenever he do figure it out, man, stop trying to force a relationship with Al Heyman. Because Al Heyman made sure he fixed the fight versus Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. That's what he did, in my opinion. He fixed that fight. In a way, he legally fixed the fight with the rehydration clause. And to me, I don't think it was gonna matter. For me, I didn't think it really mattered. That's the crazy thing about it. I didn't think it really mattered. I don't really think it mattered, but ultimately, they did that. Al Heyman is never gonna let Al Heyman get the upper hand. He's not gonna never let Oscar De La Hoya, get the upper hand. And whenever Oscar, De La Hoya figured that out and stopped trying to force a relationship with Al Heyman, and you're gonna come out on the losing side every time. No matter how he sliced the cake in his mind, he's gonna come out the loser every time. Every single time, Oscar De La Hoya will be the loser. And whenever Oscar De La Hoya continue to figure that out, he will be better off. He will be better off. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be better off for that. He gonna be better off whenever he choose to figure that part of that part out. That Al ain't gonna never let him get a fair one. Never. And Al only want to make these type of fights. He didn't want to make the second Fury fight with Deontay Wilder. He didn't want to make that second Fury fight. Deontay Wilder he forced him to make them fights. Al Heyman was like, let's just move on. And Wilder was like, hell no. I want some more. I want some more. I want some more. Remember the Titans, that chant they were saying? Al Heyman told him no. So, at the end of the day, it's one of the reasons why Al Heyman bad for boxing. He want to hold on to something that's depreciating in the hope that it's gonna shoot up in value. That's what he want to do. At the end of the day, man, he dragging his feet on all these fights, and De La Hoya them trying to force something that ain't gonna never be there for them. And if you really had a dog in the fight, you really had a true dog that can whoop one of his fighters, he ain't gonna make that fight, bro. But he said he's received death threats and everything. Like, yeah, I can believe that. People are stupid. Should have reported their ass to the FBI, honestly. People are stupid on the internet. They ignorant like that. They ignorant like that. Real talk. They ignorant like that. You know? And that's how they and that's how they plan it. So Delaware, some security town told me, boss, we gotta get the F up out of here because I received death threats. You guys don't know this, but I received death threats throughout the whole week, and they said it was simply too dangerous. So we got out of there. Delaware said, Ryan Garcia, I have your back when I had your back with 100%, and we'll be back stronger, better than ever. As for Hopkins, Delaware said that he was accused of placing testosterone cream, which is true, from his hand on Tank Davis in the weigh-in. So PBC banned him for everything. He couldn't get inside the ring. Once Ryan Garcia, okay, I don't really care about that. You know, so it is what it is. That's what happened when you submissive to another man, as another man. You know, that's what happened when you put the ball in his court. You give him all the power and all the glory, like he God or some shit like that. Continue to build up your brand. You know, continue to, if you can, work with Al Heyman. I mean, work with Bob Arum, work with Eddie Hearn, and keep it moving. That's what I continue to do. Fuck Al Heyman, man. He keep playing De La Hoya. De La Hoya just want to stick it to him so bad and get and one up him so bad that he like he trying to defeat Al Heyman. Don't worry, bro. When people don't do right, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. He gonna get his. He gonna get his. And I know De La Hoya want to be the one to dish it out. They already on life support over there. And 700,000 pay-per-views ain't gonna buy them too much more time. It's not. Because you got to follow that up. And if they follow up with Spencer Crawford, cool. They ain't gonna really buy them that much more time, in my opinion. Because if you don't know, when they go to pay-per-view, Showtime only get 10% of that. So how they benefiting? How they benefiting from that? Subscribers don't have to pay to get on pay-per-view. They don't even have to. They don't have to pay to get on pay-per-view. You know, they don't have to pay that. They don't have to pay that tax. So Showtime not benefiting. If Al gonna put everything on pay-per-view, he better off just working with the cable companies, you know, and pretty much distribute on his own. Obviously, you need the production. That's gonna be the hard part to do. But like I said before, you got people around here talking about fake numbers and shit. Oh, dude, 1.5 million, and boxing fans are so fucking dumb. Y'all some of the dumbest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. And you can tell your mammies I said it. Very dumb, very ignorant. Y'all citing sources. Rick Glazer is respectable. Come on, we give it to him. He respectable. But y'all saying other people name who don't have no pull in boxing, bro. It ain't Dan Raphael. It ain't Keith Idec. It ain't ho-ass Jake Donovan. You know, it ain't one of the writers from boxing scene. Man, come on. Y'all citing people who are consistently liars, who have no reach, who have no platform, who don't do nothing but dick ride. If you think that pay-per-view did 1.5, you out your mind. And if you think they counted 1.5 million 48 hours after the fight, or 24 hours, whatever it was after the fight, y'all are stupid as hell. Y'all stupid. I can see it doing 7, 8. Dog, I was at a party where they streamed that motherfucker at. I thought they bought it. They streamed it. So it is what it is, man. I think it underperformed, but it in my opinion, it didn't underperform to the point where it didn't underperform to the point where Tank Day, I mean Caleb Plant Benavidez did though. You know what I'm saying? It didn't underperform to that point. Yeah, it didn't underperform to that point. But yeah, a lot of people thought Benavidez and Plant still was a good fight. And I'm like, where? That's what I'm like. I'm like, where, bro? I'm like, where? That wasn't even a good fight, bro. It was because of Kenny Bayless. I felt Benavidez should have picked the jab up a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or do a video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Peace.